The following wrestling exhibition requires discretionary viewer participation.
Hi out there, friends, fans, and fam. We are in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania tonight for this week's edition of our WL Saturday Night at Ringside Live. It's Snarl and Billy just one more time. Snarl and man, oh man alive, what a lineup we have on tap this evening. Welcome aboard, everybody. I'm Wally Cardell.
And I'm Johnny Bianco. And on commentary is Snarl General Manager Hangman Tex Lynch. Big Go ends on tonight. And an outstanding 2 hours of wrestling action. And you amigos have a front row ticket.
All right, well, Tex will be joining us in a moment to call tonight's opening matchup of the first half. Competing tonight, the Greek hustler Rwl Sn Rl, Team Splendid. In tag team action tonight, also Bruiser Brody, the women's tag team champions Power and Beauty, in a non-title match. And in the main event, the return of Liberty Belle Danielle Heathcote, defending the Snarl Women's Championship against challenger Michelle McCool. We're off to the matches straight away, with the Yankee Rose, Georgia Washington, going toe-to-toe with Luna Vachon for the first time ever.
Good evening, Philly. I am Christy Ogilby. Welcome to RWL Sn Rl, our opening contest, set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Pittsburgh, PA, she is the Yankee Rose, Miss Georgia Washington.
Neither of these two gals made it out of the Ladies' Championship tournaments held recently. And Luna lost her most recent bid for the Joyce Grable Memorial title against Danielle Heathcote. This one's likely to get unpleasant, especially on Luna Vachon's side of things.
Tough call as to a possible winner here, as Georgia is every bit as cagey, as Luna is brutal. The Yankee Rose against the self-professed, nastiest woman in pro wrestling in a first-time encounter. Man, I'm looking forward to this deal right here. What a card opener. Where the hell's Tex? He should have been in his seat a while ago.
He said he'd be back in time for the first match. Something he wanted to get out of his truck, he said. I'm sure he'll be back in time. So, Georgia is just as PO'd at being eliminated in the ladies' tournament as Looney Luna. But Luna is double cranked up.
All we need now is Luna Vachon, and here she comes.
And her opponent from the other side of darkness, here's Luna Vachon.
Well, hello, stranger. Glad you can make it. Went to get something out your truck, did you? Yeah, I know what kind of sick you are.
Mind your business, Wally Cardell. Johnny, please continue. Tell us what you know.
Sylvia Strong told me she's been throwing stuff around backstage, screaming her head off about how she's gonna kick everybody's ass tonight.
Well, I didn't hear it myself. I was in the front office with Myron Schimmelman, and well, most of the in-ring competitors don't go down there unless they've got business down there, but Luna Vachon, well, she's been real aggressive. Won her last matchup against Tamina. So there you go. She's back on the winning track again, but man, this flaming baseball bat. Don't let that upset you too much. You know, Luna Vachon actually had a black wedding match against Gangrel, her husband at the time, and oh man, she whipped the daylights out of him with cookie sheets and all kinds of crazy stuff. Yep, Luna Vachon. She is a wild one for sure. Oh, makes me think of the Plasmatics. I don't know if you guys know about the Plasmatics. That was a punk rock group in the late 70s and early 80s. They were fantastic. Their lead vocalist looked a whole hell of a lot like Luna Vachon. Oh, this is going to be a great match. Her against the Yankee Rose. Oh, pull up. Boys, you can trust old Tex. Everything's going to be just fine. All right. The Yankee Rose and Luna Vachon. Looney Luna. Alright, well, we're going to see where this one shakes out. Referee Walt Rothburn rings the bell. The ladies come center ring. Luna Vachon opens up with a rider shout and a drop kick to the knee. Georgia Washington. Luna already up on the top turnbuckle, wasting no time. Georgia Washington to a standing position here. Oh, man, what a diving kick from Luna. A rebound off the ropes and a moonsault, too. Man, she moves fast. Luna rolls to the outside with Georgia. Oh, man, snaps the leg. Referee's already counting. And another snap of the leg. The left leg of the Yankee Rose. Luna quickly countered by Georgia Washington, kick to the midsection. Luna in a bad position here on the outside. Reverse dragon sleeper, but Luna tags Georgia off right in the ear with a couple of shots to the head. Both ladies back to a standing position here and rolls back into the ring. Georgia Washington. Luna Vachon. Quick rebound off the middle ropes. Another beautiful flying kick. I don't think I've ever seen one quite so aggressive. Series of kicks to the ribs and the forearm. Georgia Washington has yet to mount any real offense. Ooh, kick to the head. Another bulldog off the middle rope. Luna Vachon. Finally, Georgia Washington gets Luna on the canvas, delivers a kick. A chop across the chest of Luna Vachon. Hard whip to the ropes. Georgia tags her with an elbow. Luna quickly back to her feet, misses with the running kick. Georgia, a set of chops. Takes Luna down. Snaps her leg in retaliation. Oh, here we go. The Yankee Rose. Showboating for the fans in Philly. I don't know how popular she really is. There are some people that like it, I don't know. Hey, whatever. Luna up against the ropes. Hard right. And Georgia back down onto the canvas goes Luna. A rope assisted stomp to the chest. And the Yankee Rose covers. 1, 2. 2, says the referee. Georgia Washington catches an elbow to the gut and a low one. A kick, another kick, and a knee right to the head of Georgia Washington. The Yankee Rose escorted to the ropes by Luna. Another shot to the midsection. Luna relentlessly working the core here. Georgia rolled out to the floor by Luna. Here we go. Rebound off the ropes. Luna's gonna, baseball slide between the ropes. Luna, extremely aggressive. She's been real salty since she lost that ladies tournament. Well, she's back on a winning track lately. Driving knees into the leg of the Yankee Rose on the outside. Walt Rothburn has already been counted for a minute. A wrist clutch kick to the face from Luna Vachon. Looks like she's going to spend some leisure time out here. Twist in the arm. The Yankee Rose drives a couple of knees into her back. Luna gets a hold of her, rolls her back inside. She took her sweet time out there with Georgia Washington. She's pretty softened up. Go behind in a German suplex from the Yankee Rose. Another quick cover attempt. 1, 2, another 2, another near fall. A glancing kick that doesn't quite make it all the way, but it's enough to get a hold of Luna. Lays her up against the ropes. Takes her down on the mat again. Another rope assisted stomp right to the chest. And the Yankee Rose looking a little bit more confident here. Look at this. Oh, man. Handstand knees to the gut. And here's another pin attempt. 1. Gotta admit, Georgia Washington's wasting no time with those pin attempts. Another stomp to Luna. Another. The Yankee Rose is on fire here. Here we go. Momentum has definitely shifted. Luna had it for most of the match. Looks like she may have gone down and lost. Georgia grapples her. Has her up. Oh, man. One-arm slam. That took power. Here it goes. The Rockets' red glare. That could be it right there. Here we go. Covering a hook of leg. 1, 2. Luna kicks out of the Rockets' red glare. That don't happen too often. Georgia gets a hold of her. Hard whip to the ropes for Luna Vachon. Duck under by the Yankee Rose. Winds her up a little. Do the hustle and a neck breaker. Another kick to the midsection. Reverse dragon sleeper. Possible submission here. Nope. Luna Vachon again. Shots to the side of the head of Georgia Washington. And that'll disorient you quick. Luna gets a hold of her. Hard whip to the ropes for Georgia. Hard. Oh, man. Took her down to her one knee. Luna Vachon with a clothesline. Spins Georgia ass over tea kettle. And the Yankee Rose back in trouble again. As Luna Vachon puts the brakes on the rally. Luna with a one-arm slam. And here we go. Here's a cover. 1, 2. 2. And oh, Luna's losing it. Oh, man. Georgia in big trouble. Luna Vachon smelling blood in the water here. Luna Vachon has her up over the shoulders. Reverse fireman's carry. There's a GTS, a knee to the skull. Here's a cover. 1, 2, 3. It is all over.
The time, 6 minutes and 23 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Luna Vachon.
Well, there's two things I don't see too often. Luna kicking out at 2 after Georgia's Rockets red glare, and the Yankee Rose getting owned that way. Luna has the aggression dialed up to 11 all right. What an opening salvo for tonight's Snarl.
Well, maybe she piped down after picking up her second win in this one, and over Georgia Washington, which I'm sure had to be a plus for Looney Luna. I'm with you, GB. I swore Georgia had her after the Rockets' red glare. Just wowzers.
Yeah, that surprised the hell out of me, too. Folks, we'll be right back with more RWL Snarl right after the break. Don't go anywhere. Up next, gang, a really good tag team match to start things off in the tag team division. The perfect package, Kurt Hennig and Lex Luger, mixing it up with Sensational Fabulous and Splendid Bobby C. Team Splendid.
The following tag team contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, representing the Heenan family at a combined weight of 514 pounds, Mr. Perfect and the total package, Lex Luger. Together they are the perfect package.
This tag team match, yet another first-of-its-kind creation negotiated by our pal the deal maker Myron Schimmelman. His side of the story behind this match, told to me by the guy himself. Heenan laughed it off at first, refused to have the perfect package sign a match against Team Splendid, who sees them as not even worthy of trying to compete against Kurt Hennig and Lex Luger. And for their side of the argument, Splendid Bobby C and Sensational Fabulous weren't intimidated by big names and legendary careers.
And their opponents, from Beverly Hills, California, at a combined weight of 444 splendid pounds, the team of Splendid Bobby C and Sensational Fabulous, Team Splendid.
But hey, go on with your splendid analysis, Wally.
To Team Splendid, they see the total package as the next couple of dudes in line, said Bobby C. Myron let it slip to Heenan. On purpose, the Splendid one said that, and whoop, here it is, and here we are. It's funny the way he tells it, you know.
Okay, so we all know Hennig and Luger, their successful track record, and the team's a cornerstone in Bobby Heenan's lineup of stars, and while all that's been going on, Team Splendid slowly and quietly pulling together a string of wins in their past matches. I've got the 411 on screen in front of me. They're with our WL for 3 solid years now, and they've wrestled a whole mess of people. But in the last 3 months, they haven't lost a match yet, racking up upset wins over the Headbangers, the Dudley Boys, and in their last match, they schooled Jerry Lawler and Harley Race. You can't argue with success.
Lex Luger and Sensational Fabulous starting this one off this evening. Great tag team matchup right here. Walt Rothburn rings the bell. Lex locks it up with Fabulous. Takes him to the corner, slams his head into the turnbuckle. And Sensational Fabulous gets to taste it a second time. Hard right. The total package really starting to open up on Sensational Fabulous. It's not looking too splendid right now, I'll tell you that. Another hard right, the total package just down went Sensational Fabulous. He just collapsed. And here comes the perfect one. Kurt Hennig misses with the drop kick. Fabulous gets a grip on the boot. And a boot right to the face. Oh, man. Oh. Lex Luger always had the upper hand on Sensational Fabulous, but Mr. Perfect counters with a shot. Whips Fabby. There's a power slam. A rolling elbow to the back. And stomp to the midsection. All of them perfectly executed by Kurt Hennig. Leg snap. Sensational Fabulous. Now, that rally ended pretty quick. Mr. Perfect with the Russian leg sweep. Look at this. Mr. Perfect was about to go air here, but here comes splendid Bobby C. And here comes Lex Luger again. Up over the shoulder. Bobby makes some elbows to the side of the head. Rebound off the middle rope, flying punch. Takes Lex Luger down. Splendid Bobby C. Trying to keep him on the up for the floor he went. Bobby changes his mind on the high-risk maneuver. Decides to go after Kurt Hennig instead. Sensational Fabulous handling Lex Luger and his tag team partners in half. Well, Lex rolled back into the ring. Look at that. And Zaguri takes Mr. Perfect down. Lex Luger takes advantage of it. Atomic drop. Here's a quick cover. Nope. No dice. Left shoulder. A splendid Bobby C came up. Lex Luger with another rolling elbow. A splendid Bobby C. Oof, hard right. Drops him right down the canvas again. Rolling elbow. Didn't catch it that time. Bobby gets a hold of the trunks. Oof. Knee right to the face. Quick cover. Center ring. One. Nope. Lex Luger taken out of that one. Splendid Bobby C doing a little bit of showboating here, and here comes Mr. Perfect. Bobby gets caught up. Hit first into the corner. Mr. Perfect. Good at driving elbows to the side of the head. Oh, man. Bobby C in some trouble here. The splendid one up against the ropes. Courtesy of the perfect one. Splendidly perfect, I guess. I view the tag team as favorite tag team partners, but they are anything but right now. Oh, man. Scoop slam from Kurt Hennig. Here comes the total package. Lex Luger. And splendid Bobby C. In trouble again right away. Hard six, right hand that kick to the midsection, clubbing overhand right and down to the mat. Bobby quickly rolls up. Knee to the head for Lex Luger. Splendid Bobby C. Oh. Hard forearm. Drops Lex Luger. And here comes Sensational Fabulous again. Locks up with Luger. Little set of rocket kicks to the ribs. Lex Luger wondering what the hell's going on. Flying fist takes him down. Fabby cover. 1, 2. Sensational Fabulous with a near fall. A stomp to the arm of Lex Luger. And splendid Bobby C. Returns to the fray here. Oh yeah, he's fired up. Mr. Perfect catches another one to the outside. Closing line. The sensational fabulous from Lex Luger. He does not look happy. Ooh, what a spear. And here's a cover. 1, 2. Oh. Yeah, Bobby C does not look pleased. A lot of near falls in this one already. Pretty good matchup. Driving knee. So Lex Luger clubbing overhand direct. Oh, there's that forearm again. Lex Luger taken down. Sensational Fabulous brought in on the tag. Team Splendid just seems to keep getting better and better. Lex Luger catching all kinds of hell over here. Good first into the turnbuckle. Oh, face wash from Sensational Fabulous. Fabby going for the cover again. 1, 2. Lex Luger still with enough steam in the tank. Rebound off the ropes and another flying punch to the head of Lex Luger. And a stop. His head is taking a beating here. Fabby. Ooh, man, soccer kick. Oh, okay. Fabby locks him up into Team Splendid's corner. Here comes Splendid Bobby C. The double team. Twin shoulder tackles. Splendid Bobby C. Just going 7 counts off on Lex Luger. Oh, well, the tables have definitely turned here. He's turned the tables in a wrong way. If you know, you know. Huh. Splendid Bobby C. With Lex Luger in Team Splendid's corner again. And, oh, man. Middle rope ends the Gurry. Here's another cover. 1, 2. Another near fall. A Splendid one. Wondering what he's got to do. Lex Luger back on the attack here. Bobby in the corner in the wrong side of town. Lex Luger with a calf kick over the rope. Whoa! Well, someone just got a flying lesson. Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig, comes in on the tag. Oh, connects with that low drop kick. Mr. Perfect with Bobby to the ropes. Perfect duck under. Perfect leapfrog. And a perfect power slam. With a perfect pin. 1, 2. He just does. Damn, he just does everything perfect, doesn't he? Driving knee into the head of Splendid Bobby C. And Team Splendid has lost the momentum here to the team of the perfect package. It has gone to the outside. Splendid Bobby C. Drives Mr. Perfect into the barricade. Into the ring post time, into the ring post time, into the ring post time, into the ring post time. Oh, man. Splendid Bobby C. Taking full advantage of the referee's count here. Mr. Perfect. With elbows to the midsection. Wraps up the Splendid one. Hurls him towards the ring steps, but doesn't quite get there. Kurt Hennig indicating he has had enough. Goes after Sensational Fabulous, but no good. Bobby whips into the ropes. Ooh, man, Bobby right hand. Fabby comes in on the tag again. Team Splendid. Good. Oh, man. Fabulous with a running spear and a cover. Oh. Lex Luger saves the day like Mighty Mouse. Oh, no. Misjudged the distance. That one didn't work out too cool. Sensational Fabulous. Turns it over to Splendid Bobby C. And look at this Team Splendid. Turning it around again on the perfect package. Pretty good tag team match we got going here. Lex Luger tagged in. Running shoulder tackle. Ooh, what a jumping elbow. Splendid Bobby C is starting to take a bit of a beating between these two. Lex turns it over. Perfect. Another running drop kick. Splendid Bobby C. Being deprived of air by Curt Hennig. Perfect. Drags him towards center. They flip over the neck rope. Here's a cover center ring. Wow. Sensational Fabulous breaking the pin up. Curt Hennig continuing to go to work on Splendid Bobby C. Like the perfect flex. Ooh. There's the cover. 1, 2. Put up. Splendid Bobby C. Not ready to quit just yet. Mr. Perfect getting ready to go air on the Splendid one. Bobby C stands up. Missile drop kick. Quick tag. Here comes Sensational Fabulous. Oh, man. Took Curt Hennig down. Hennig quickly back up. Fabulous with the upper hand. Head first into the turnbuckle. Goes Mr. Perfect. And right back in again. Sensational Fabulous. Opens up with a series of knees. Curt Hennig in trouble here. Fabulous putting all his weight on that one and tearing knees right to the chest of Mr. Perfect. Fabby covers. Lex Luger breaks it up even before 1. Bobby C brought in. Lex Luger gathered up by Bobby. Wrist clutch knee to the head. Oh, man. Bobby C. With Perfect into the... Oh, man. Oh! Fabulous. Tags him with a beauty of a cheap shot. Lex Luger comes in on the tag. Mr. Perfect. He is a mess. Bobby C. rolls out to the floor. Fabulous takes down Lex Luger on the inside. Oh, wow. This one's good. Really good. Man. Fabulous. Brought in by Lex Luger. Loving overhand right. Then did Bobby C. Finally back among the land of the living. Well, Fabulous is in trouble. Bobby C needs to get in there and get his partner some help. But Mr. Perfect got a hold of... Oh, man. Lex Luger just crashed him and then takes down. Splendid Bobby C. Fabulous rolls to the outside. Lex Luger tags him a beauty. Lex quickly countered. Splendid Bobby C with a running kick takes him down. Man, this matchup has been intense. Splendid Bobby C. Stalking Lex Luger on the... Oh, man. Shoulder tackle takes him down. That was the spite shot, the parting shot. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Sensational Fabulous thought he was going to get tagged in. Oh, look at this. He's going to go after Curt Hennig, too. 10 sharp punches to the chest. Oh, man. Down goes Curt Hennig. Lex Luger takes it out of the apron and catches a shot to the gut from Splendid Bobby C. Hard forearm. Mr. Perfect is out. Lex Luger catching a beating on the outside. And Splendid Bobby C. Sensational Fabulous back at his corner. Referee Walt Rothburn urging both these guys to get back in the ring. Mr. Perfect finally beginning to stir over here. Bobby C. drives another knee into the head of Lex Luger. He was maybe trying to run out the count. Another shoulder tackle to Mr. Perfect. He just got back to his corner. Man, Sensational Fabulous comes in on the tag. Man, this match, pretty good match, man. Fabulous. Oof. Drove a knee into his head and busted him open. Bobby C. Running. Oh, man. Lex Luger. Dipped into the corner. Oh, Bobby C. Couple of elbows. Down goes Lex. Mr. Perfect nowhere to be found. 1, 2, 3. No, Team Splendid defeats the Perfect Package. How about that?
For time at Splendid, 15 minutes and 10 seconds. Your winners by pinfall, Team Splendid.
So, the big question would be how long can their good fortune hold out? I will say, they do have excellent tag team instincts, with more than just frequent tags, doing a lot of double-team tandem moves, and keeping both opponents engaged and separated. That's been a major key in their last few wins.
Back with more in just a minute.
All right, gang, we're back and straight ahead. The master of strong style Shinsuke Nakamura in single action tonight against the Greek Hustler, Team Euro's Rwl Alexandros.
And hey, big shout out to Christy Ogilvie for filling in for Buck Morton tonight. His rent-a-car broke down.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Katagawa Prefecture, Japan, weighing 229 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura.
I kinda like where this one's going, guys. Nakamura, usually in tag team matches with Akira Tozawa, but Nakamura on his own here. And man, talk about a unique fan response. Listen to the crowd here in Philly, man. Nobody elicits a response from the crowd like this guy as the fans chant his original theme music. But going back to my interest in this match, Rwl Alexandros has been embraced not only by Sir Reggie Smythe and Timber Bell SQ, but he's rounded himself a little fan base all his own. You gotta admit, he's the style and razzle-dazzle guy to Reggie's MMA technique and the Hungarian Hurricane's power. A heavyweight who moves like a cruiserweight. The perfect number 3 man for the Team Euro trifecta. But we get another first-time clash between the stars. One a legend in the States and his native Japan. And Rwl Alexandros, the up-and-coming guy who's wrestled since his youth in Greece. Which wasn't all that long ago.
Well, you know, there were a lot of fans of the opinion that Shinsuke Nakamura is really not all that great, that he's just kind of mid. Well, you know what? Listen to that crowd. Opinions are like buttholes, and everybody's got one, and they usually stink.
His opponent, representing Team Euro from Parnassus, Greece, weighing 262 pounds, the Greek Hustler, Rwl Alexandros.
Nice to have the Greek Hustler back on the scene. And it's true, this match should make for a unique battle of techniques.
Yeah, that's pretty smooth, Johnny. I like that. Yeah, smooth like Rwl Alexandros here, the Greek Hustler, the new third member of Team Euro. And Sir Reggie Smythe and Tibor Bolescu, real happy with his performance. And well, why not? He has been kicking butt since he rolled up on the scene. The Greek Hustler, yeah, a little too 3D for me, thanks, Ari. Yep, he is a party animal kind of guy, looks like. He's running around with that red solo cup. Who knows what he's got in there? That's his own business. But boy, the fellow likes to dance. Man, he is definitely a unique one. Rwl Alexandros up against Shinsuke Nakamura. It's going to be an interesting, as Don Hickson would put it, an interesting juxtaposition of styles here. Well, there's one thing we can't count on, guys. There's going to be a whole lot of people getting kicked in this match, given the two competitors involved. Oh, man, this is going to be good. Walt Rothburn rings the bell. They come center ring. Ari with a chop, a kick, locks up Shinsuke Nakamura. Has him all the way up, vertical suplex. Oh, nice outfit on Nakamura this evening. Oh, yeah. Rwl Alexandros in the usual colors of the Greek flag. A stomp to the shoulder of Shinsuke Nakamura. A rolling elbow to the back. Here we go. Ari Alexandros starting out strong in the first half minute of the match. Shinsuke Nakamura rounded up to his feet again. And slammed down. Belly-to-belly suplex from the Greek Hustler. All the way up on the top. Here we go. Boom. Leg drop across the throat of Shinsuke Nakamura. Ari Alexandros has him up over the shoulder. Boom. Just the one on the power slam. Textbook power slam from the Greek Hustler. Nakamura and Ari on the outside. Ari winds up Nakamura. Stomps the shoulder again. Yeah, well, Team Euro's going to have their problems. You'll recall recently the Hungarian Hurricane, Tibor Beliski, was busted up. And all three members of Team Euro are going to be out looking for revenge real soon. Nakamura rolled back inside the ring. Ari Alexandros taking his time, letting the referee count. Finally makes his way inside. Nakamura connects with a clothesline, his first offense of the match. An overhand right. Ari whipped to the ropes with a kick to the face. And the kicking begins, as I told you. A stomp to the leg. Followed up with another. And a third. Nakamura going to work on the limbs of the Greek Hustler. Well, look at this. Ari, quick with the counter, fails to connect with the drop toe hold, gets a stomp to the midsection. Followed up with a kick to the chest from Nakamura. Ari rolled to the outside. Here we go, diving crossbody from Shinsuke Nakamura, who has just turned things around. Running knee to the head of Ari Alexandros. The Greek Hustler rolled back inside the ring by Nakamura. Showboating on the apron. Usually a mistake, but not this time. Nakamura with a series of kicks takes Ari Alexandros down. Here's a cover. One. Nope. Alexandros quick to kick out of the pin. Nakamura all the way up on the top turnbuckle. And here it goes. Boom. Elbow drop right across the chest of the Greek Hustler. Shinsuke Nakamura playing with his prey here. Couple of stomps to the face of Alexandros. Nakamura goes there. Misses with the elbow drop. Ari just a step too fast. And going right back to work on the arms of Shinsuke Nakamura. Look at this. Headstand headlock from the Greek Hustler. Yeah, he is pretty agile for a guy his size and weight. A series of right hands, a chop. Oh, man. Nice kick from Ari Alexandros. And right back into the headlock. The headstand headlock one more time. The Greek Hustler looking like a lion. And yes, Shinsuke Nakamura looking more and more like a zebra as this match goes on. Discus punch. Down goes Nakamura. Oh yeah, here we go. The Greek Hustler working the crowd here in Philly tonight. Alexandros with a kick to the ribs of Shinsuke Nakamura. Drives the knee into the arm. And Nakamura back on the wrong side of the offense here. Back down on the canvas face first. Classic wrestling takedown from the Greek Hustler. Alexandros sets him up. Here we go. Oh, man. Fisherman into a small package. 1, 2. Close call for Nakamura. But Ari Alexandros looks like he's getting the next one ready. Ooh, well, taken down, but look at this. Whoa, quick counter enziguri head first. Down goes Nakamura. Here's the cover. 1, 2, 3. No, sir. The Greek Hustler picks up the win.
The time, 5
Well, now chop up another win for the Greek Hustler. He's been looking good since he made his debut, picking up a win over Shinsuke Nakamura, and wow, the way he did it. Here it is on the replay. I mean, this was smooth. Just slipped through the back door on Nakamura, and boom, enziguri right boot to the head. Oh, man. We'll be right back with more Snarl right after this.
Hey, listen, you better go find someplace quiet out of the way for a while.
What the hell are you even talking to me for? Georgia the Jungle?
It's Luna. She's gone like totally rogue, tearing the place up down the hall a ways.
And, what did you want from me? Sympathy, maybe. You're not looking for help or something, right?
Can you stop being a snotty bitch for 2 seconds? I am trying to warn everybody. She's getting ready to tee off on anyone she sees, don't you understand?
Worry about your damn self, Georgia. Crazy Pants already beat your ass once tonight. I don't think she's gonna go back for sloppy seconds. You know, if you're the badass you say you are, Sunshine, you'd go and kick her ass yourself. You should do that like right away.
You're impossible.
No, I am Jody, you dumb Canuck wench.
Alright, folks, to close out the first hour, Ladies Division Tag Team Action non-title matchup with Frankie Picone and Marta Gordon, Power and Beauty, going up against Josie Rod and Lisa Rivera, Las Reinas Latinas. This is gonna be a jam.
The following non-title ladies tag match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, representing the Stronghold, from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, Francis Frankie Picone, and from Santa Barbara, California, Marta Gordon, the RWL Women's World Tag Team Champions, Power and Beauty.
Sylvia's got a chance to watch from the back in her office for this one, with a key stipulation for the match having been no seconds at ringside. That was something Las Reinas insisted on, stating that there should be no chance of outside interference from either side. No Sylvia, and no Angie Angel Guns for their side.
Well, I guess they want to keep it right down the middle, which I guess is fair enough. But hey, they are undefeated so far, but against the Women's World Tag Team Championship, well, that's a Shaquille O'Neal level tall order right there, guys.
Their opponents from San Juan, Puerto Rico, Josie Rod and Lisa Rivera, Las Reinas Latinas.
Josie and Lisa as good as their word, arriving to ringside without Angie Angel Guns or any of the Guns brothers. Guess they want this one decided on each team's own merits. Naturally, Sylvie found that honorable. So here we go, with both teams bringing something to prove to the table. Power and Beauty have a title defense next week, and Las Reinas could lose their first match to the champs, snapping the undefeated streak. A lot riding on this one for both sides, but Sylvie is sure Frankie and Marta will be ready when it's go time for the belts.
It'll be Frankie and Josie Rod getting things going here in this last matchup of the first half. Walt Rothburn rings the bell. Here we go. They lock it up. Kick to the midsection from Frankie Picone. Frankie locks up Josie Rod, slams her head down on the canvas. Frankie Picone rounds Josie up. Hard whip to the Power and Beauty corner. Get the hell out of the way, ref. Hard right hand from Frankie Picone. Frankie countered by Josie Rod. Josie charges, grabs a knee right into the forehead of Frankie Picone. That'll stun your lights. Make the lights dim for a hot second. There's a double axe handle across the back. A hard right hand from Josie Rod. Kick to the midsection and a DDT to Frankie Picone. Here comes Lisa Rivera on the tag. Frankie Picone motionless, just now coming to her senses, catches a stomp to the leg from Lisa. Lisa moves in. There's a stomp to the shoulder of Frankie Picone. Frankie catching hell here from Lisa Rivera. Hard right hands to the head of Frankie Picone. Frankie counters with a leg sweep. Gets a hold of Lisa by the hair. Lisa whipped to the power and beauty corner. Lisa counters with boots to the face. Locks up Frankie Picone. Frankie escorted to the opposing corner, head first into the turnbuckle. Lisa repeats the process. Lisa Rivera in control here. Calf kick draped over the rope. Very painful. Lisa Rivera has Frankie by the toe. Oh, man. Oh. Long vertical suplex. Lisa Rivera catching some comfort here, but here comes Marta Gordon. Catches a running knee from Lisa. Frankie Picone still laid out. Marta Gordon. Whip to the Las Reinas corner. Frankie Picone counters with a shot to the midsection of Lisa. Marta Gordon finds her way out of the corner clothesline. Takes down Lisa Rivera. Marta with a neck breaker drop on Lisa. Marta Gordon. Whoa! Pumped hard right hand. Stunned the hell out of Lisa. Here comes Frankie Picone. They lock up. Lisa whipped to the P&B corner. A double team forthcoming here. Frankie and Marta with Lisa, and there's a double suplex. Double underhook. A tandem move from Power and Beauty. Marta. Sidewalk slam on Lisa Rivera. Again, this is a non-title matchup, but what a ride it's been so far. Okay. Lisa again back into the Power and Beauty corner. Marta gonna feel this one herself. One-arm suplex to Lisa. Marta Gordon locks Lisa up again. Whips her back into the corner. Lisa counters quickly. Gets a hold of Marta Gordon. Headlock punch. Double axe handle across the back of the head. Lisa Rivera retaliating here. A stomp to the arm of Marta Gordon. As Lisa Rivera beats it out of town, here comes Josie Rivera on the tag. Marta Gordon. Both ladies missed their move here. Nice little uppercut from Marta to Josie. A stomp to the face. And here's a quick cover and a hook of the leg. One, but just a one. Look at the look from Josie to Marta Gordon. Marta whips her back to the P&B corner. Power and Beauty, the Women's World Tag Team Champions, on a roll here against Las Reinas. They might be able to break that unbeaten streak here. Quick ole from Josie. A kick to the midsection from Marta. Josie puts on the brakes, delivers a kick to Marta Gordon. And boom, hard right hand. Marta Gordon goes down like a stone. A little bit of bitty bomb here from Josie Rod. Power and Beauty still in control here as Frankie Picone charges. Comes in on the tag, takes down Josie. Here's a cover, a hook of the leg, and a little bit of chicanery here. Walt Rothburn calling shenanigans on Frankie Picone. Shoulder tackle from Josie Rod. Josie trying to turn things around for her team. Frankie whipped to the opposing team's corner. Kick to the midsection from Josie, and ooh, ow, ooh, ow, ooh, ow, ow. The eyes right across the top rope. Josie, another hard right hand to a momentarily blinded Frankie Picone. Here comes Lisa Rivera. Josie laid, Frankie Picone's laid out center ring. Josie did a number on her. Lisa Rivera catching a little love from the fans. Kick to the midsection of Frankie Picone and another DDT. Frankie Picone says, I've had enough rolls to the outside. Lisa Rivera changes her mind on the high-risk maneuver. Gonna go after Marta Gordon instead. Catches a forearm for her pains. Not a good move. Here comes Frankie Picone. They lock it up. Into the corner. Frankie Picone quickly countered here. Rising knee right to the head of Frankie Picone. And here comes Josie Rod again on the tag. Misses with the drop kick. A right and a left. And an arm drag slams Frankie Picone into the canvas. And another hard right hand from Josie Rod. Las Reinas turning it around here. regaining control of this matchup. Here we go, another cover. 1, 2, and another near fall. What a ride this match has been so far, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa. Great way to round off the first half, and we've still got so much to go. And again, Liberty Belle Danielle Heathcote in the main event tonight, defending the Snarl Women's Championship against Michelle McCool, who has issued an open challenge tonight. Josie Rod in control of things here as Frankie Picone makes her way back inside the ring. Frankie locks up Josie, whips her to the power and beauty corner. A cheap shot from Marta Gordon. Josie counters with a kick, gets out of the corner, locks up Frankie Picone. Frankie up over the shoulders. And snake eyes, head first into the turnbuckle. Down goes Frankie Picone. Catching boots to the face from Josie Rod. That Guns family blood firmly showing tonight. Lisa Rivera makes her way inside on the tag. Frankie Picone needs to tag to Marta Gordon, hot, quick, and in a hurry. Frankie counters, gets back up on her feet. Lisa rolls to the outside. Frankie goes after Josie again. Lisa whip to the power and beauty corner. Frankie Picone a little bit slow getting there, but a hard right hand. Lisa catching a little tug of war on her arm here. Frankie Picone goes right back at it. Oh man, this one's been a ride back and forth. Another hard right hand from Frankie. Lisa driven into her own team's corner with a great deal of force by Frankie Picone. Wow. And Frankie Picone again snatching momentum away from Las Reinas here. Lisa hung up in the tree of woe here by Frankie Picone. Goes after Josie. Bad idea. Catches a shot to the head. Returns her attention to Lisa. Oh, man. Drove both knees into her back. Oh, man. Follows that up with a splash. Frankie Picone showing off here. Lisa whipped again to the power and beauty corner. Power and beauty. This one's starting to slip away here from Las Reinas. Lisa crawling her way to the corner. Here comes Josie Rod on the tag. Things might change around here. An elbow to the back of Lisa, but Josie delivers a kick to the chest of Frankie Picone. Out to the ring, out to the floor she goes. Oh man, Josie's giving her hell. There's a stomp to the midsection as the referee starts the count. Oh, man. Okay, what a shot from Josie Rod. Las Reinas, they got a temper, huh? Beautiful discus punch by Josie Rod. Rounds up Frankie Picone. Frankie being rolled back inside the ring by Josie Rod. Oh, man. A stomp to the shoulder of Frankie Picone. Frankie really needs to make a tag here. Kick to the midsection. The flatliner. This could be all she wrote right here, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a cover. Not even a one. Marta Gordon there to save the day for her team. Josie can't decide whether to go after Marta or go after Frankie. Decides against neither one. Turns it over to Lisa Rivera. Lisa catches a jumping neckbreaker from Frankie Picone. Frankie quickly going for a cover, but no dice. Lisa Rivera powers out quick. Lisa whipped to power and beauty's corner yet one more time. Frankie Picone whips her hard again into her own team's corner. I mean hard. And then head first into the turnbuckle for insult to injury. A kick to the midsection. Going after Josie, hangs her up the top rope. Down she goes. And this one's out of control. Quick counter. Josie Rod, kick to the midsection. Sets up for the flatliner a second time. Frankie Picone could be out, completely out. Here's a cover. 1, 2. Shut up. Frankie Picone powering out at 2 flatliners. Are you kidding me? Josie Rod. Whip to the corner. Frankie Picone plays tug-of-war with her arm again against the ropes. Again, whip with foot. Oh man, she is going to be sore as all hell when this one's over. Hard right hand from Frankie Picone. Lisa Rivera in big time trouble here. Now Frankie Picone going after Josie too. Drags her in, slams her over the back of the head with a hard right hand. Oh man, this one's unbelievable. Goes after Lisa. And look at this. Whoa! What a Hurricane Rana from Frankie Picone. That was beautiful, huh? Josie. Whip to the Power and Beauty corner. Oh man. And then just pitched out towards her own side. Lisa back in the ring. Gets a hold of Frankie Picone. Whips her to the ropes. Ducks under. Here comes Frankie Picone. Here's a leapfrog. And Frankie puts on the brakes, delivers a kick to the midsection. Elbows to the midsection of Frankie Picone from Lisa Rivera. Josie in the corner. Not much she can do. A series of shots from Lisa. Scoop slam into a pin here. 1, 2, 3. Shut up! Los Reinos with a huge upset win here.
Time was 12 minutes and 36 seconds. Your winners by pinfall, Las Reinas Latinas.
Okay, these two new arrivals from the Guns family dynasty are proving they can compete at the championship level, with not only an ongoing unbeaten streak, but a clean and decisive win over the women's World Tag Champs.
You know, guys, I really did not think they were going to get past Power and Beauty, but these two ladies are proven to be a force to be reckoned with in the ladies tag team division. Just talking about wow. Josie Rod and Lisa Rivera with a big-time upset win and maintaining that unbeaten streak, folks. That takes care of our first hour tonight. We'll be back with the second half right after the break.